For this very same reason, we don't have to abandon the traditional goal of reaching objectivity simply because we consider with great care the heavy textual machinery. Our texts, like those of our fellow scientists, run the parallel course of being artificial and accurate, all the more accurate because they are artificial. But our texts, like our fellow scientists, run the risk of being simply artificial, that is, full of artifacts. The difference is not between those who know for certain and those who write texts, between scientific and literary minds, between esprit de geometrie and esprit de finesse, but between those who write bad texts and those who write good ones. So I would say that this could also be true for those of us who study rhetoric. Certainly the first part is largely true of rhetoricians. We recognize the thickness of text. Now I'm going backwards all the time. And I'm less sure if we share the same awareness that fabrication is not the opposite of objectivity, but rather that artificiality and accuracy are partners. This is another key element of Latour's work for us, his recognition that representation, whether political or scientific, is constructed from the deployment of quasi-objects, but that this construction does not itself make the representations any less accurate or objective. The real question is not whether something is constructed or true, but whether that construction, the composition, is good or bad, or so Latour says. As I see it, the difficulty that we might have in recognizing the objections of composing might be tied to the challenge of understanding the link between the artificial and the accurate. If we imagine knowledge as built from a network of other objects, then perhaps we can also see the ways in which those objections would participate in the act of composing.